Hello friends, good morning. Today we will learn about emitter follower. First of all, we should know what is emitter follower. हम लोग को पहले ये समझना है कि emitter follower होता क्यों है, क्यों इसे डेवलप किया गया। डेवलप इसको इसलिए किया गया कि जब दो सिस्टम के बीच या दो डिवाइस के बीच इम्पीडेंस मैच कराने की बात आती है, किसी भी डिवाइस का इनपुट इम्पीडेंस हाई हो सकता है, किसी डिवाइस का आउटपुट इम्पीडेंस लो हो सकता है, तो दोनों के बीच कंपेबिलिटी बना रहे, सिग्नल सही तरीक़ा से ट्रांसफ़र हो, इसके लिए एक मैचिंग डिवाइस की ज़रूरत पड़ा जो इमिटर फॉलोअर फुलफिल करता है। और इमिटर फॉलोअर का यूज़ हम लोग इम्पीडेंस मैचिंग में करते हैं। नाउ लेट्स start about emitter follower, what is its circuit and how we draw it. So let's start emitter follower. Okay, this is the circuit of emitter follower. We take output from here. This is emitter resistance, this is the base of the transistor. R1 resistance, R2 resistance. We ground this one also. Grounded, this means both this and this are connected together. Okay, and here we take output V out from here, and this is input capacitor C in, and we apply voltage, apply signal from here V in, and here the VCC, supplying DC voltage. Now we see here there are two wires through which current can flow, from here and from here. In this wire collector current will flow, and in this wire base current will flow. Now it comes at this point, here and here, and this current can goes in this direction, and in this direction. But here we see that an input capacitor is used, and we know that impedance of capacitor is 1 by 2 omega c, and omega is equal to 2 pi fc, and we know that frequency of DC is equal to 0. So 1 by 2 pi fc is equal to infinite. That means xc is equal to infinite. So here xc work as an open circuit, so current will not flow in this direction. Now signal will goes with and meet it with DC and goes in transistor, and here emitter current flows. This emitter current and ये RE रेजिस्टेंस दोनों को गुना मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो हमको वोल्टेज मिलेगा V इक्वल टू IE, जिसको हम लोग V बोल सकते हैं। यहाँ पर हम ये देख रहे हैं, as you know that in parallel voltage are same. Okay, so input voltage and RE voltage should be equal, but as long as the input emitter current increase, then we see that if product of emitter current and emitter resistance will increase according to current, so it will oppose the applied input voltage, and therefore हम इसलिए हम लोग ये कहते हैं कि ये एक नेगेटिव फीडबैक एम्पलीफायर जैसा काम करता है। ये इमिटर फॉलोवर इज अ नेगेटिव करंट फीडबैक एम्पलीफायर। नेगेटिव फीडबैक इसलिए बोलते हैं कि नेगेटिव फीडबैक एम्पलीफायर सर्किट में इनपुट वोल्टेज घट जाता है, 1 प्लस ए बी एम बी टाइम से घटता है। यहाँ पर भी हम लोग देख रहे हैं कि सेम सिनारियो हो रहा है, इसीलिए हम इसको नेगेटिव फीडबैक बोल देते हैं। और नेगेटिव करंट फीडबैक इसलिए बोलते हैं कि यहाँ जो वोल्टेज का फीडबैक जो हो रहा है वो इट डिपेंड्स ऑन इमिटर करंट। सो वी टोल्ड दैट emitter follower is a negative current feedback circuit. And we also know that the input impedance of emitter follower is very high and output impedance of emitter follower is very low. Its voltage gain close to unity. Second point, we can write that input impedance is very high. Third, output impedance is very low for voltage gain close to unity. And fifth, current gain is very high, so power gain will be also high. Now we see that if we compare this circuit with common emitter amplifier, then we see difference here that in common emitter amplifier there is a collector resistance, but in emitter follower uh, collector resistance is vanished, and in common emitter amplifier we take output from here and here, but in emitter follower we take output from RE resistance. So this is the basic difference between emitter follower and common emitter amplifier. And biasing which is used in emitter follower is voltage divider bias. Voltage divider biasing or base resistor method, RE. We can say that in voltage divider bias we take two resistance, and here one resistance also be, and here, but we will only difference in voltage divider bias and this circuit is that collector resistor is vanished, so its biasing is also as the voltage divider bias. And base resistor method, because in base resistor method we use a resistance in base, here we also see that resistance is used in the base, so we can say that biasing done for emitter follower by voltage divider bias and base resistor method. Now I think you will understand the operation of emitter follower, and many question will be done with emitter follower. If any question asked in any competitive exam, then all these points we should remember, and I think you will clear you will solve the all questions which is related to emitter follower. Thank you.